And good afternoon. Hi there. Welcome, greetings, happy fall. Summer's officially over. And thanks for being here. My name's Alan Cox. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's right over there.
Hey, creepy hugs, everyone. Thanks for listening to and watching this episode of the Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a cold one with the boys.
There's Mary Santora.
Hi, guys.
And Poundcake is back in Studio G. Although Tiny Poundcake, for people who watch the live stream, is still posted up to my left. See him right back here.
Mm-hmm.
Squitch on your head. Hey, if you'd like to join us on the phone, please do. Short show today because I got to get down to the Ivy a little bit later on for the Cox Out pregame. So let's see what we can do until then. 216-578-1007 if you want to join us on the phone. 800-348-1007. You can send me a text, 35192. I will see those there. As Bill said, you can watch live, use the iHeartRadio app. No shortage of opportunities for you to get in touch with us. For any situation, right? It might be to scream at us. I get texts that are in all caps. That's fine. Al and I managed to get 2 jars of Smucker's Crunchy peanut butter at Meijer last night.
Ooh.
I'm all choked up. I could barely. There you go. Well, then maybe they've, we had that girl call us yesterday. Anonymous was her name. She left us a message on the after hours line that she works for that company and that they were going to be back and doing stuff. I was reading about how the first day of fall involves, for people who are hoity-toity, they call today the autumnal equinox. I was talking to my daughter about this morning as I was driving her to school because she asked me when fall starts, and I said, unbelievably, it starts today. Today is the actual first day of fall. Today is the first day that feels like fall, too, because it's been 75, it's been 80 degrees. Today it was windy, and it was cloudy this morning, and it was like maybe 60 degrees. But for some reason, there are huge, huge incidences of car crashes on the first day of fall. Because the equinox, of course, is when the sun is exactly in the east and exactly in the west. Like it falls along the equator. And so for whatever reason, I don't know what that has to do with people's driving habits. Maybe it's because when you're driving directly into the sun.
That is a thing. Like on the way home around this time of year,
It's awful.
The glare from the sun is brutal.
Morning too. When I'm
I don't
coming
have to get up
in
the morning, so I don't care about that.
When I'm Bill's like, by the time I come in the noontime sun is high above the building.
I
fine.
get up, but I don't have to drive anywhere till I
1.
usually go to the gym at 10.
Well, also,
the sunglasses are just to look cool.
That's
you
right.
He gets
guys
up.
are tall. I'm only 5'2", so driving, the visor doesn't do anything. The sun comes in underneath the visor.
The visor,
So-
it does nothing.
They do nothing.
So I have to either extend and sit up on one leg so that the visor actually works, or I'm just blinded. Like there's just sun in my eyes the entire drive home.
No sunglasses.
She can
I wear
hardly see her
sunglasses.
phone.
I know, it's awful. How am I supposed to upload to Instagram? No,
How am I supposed to text and drive when I'm blinded like that?
No, I wear sunglasses, but it doesn't. If the sun is directly in your eyes, the sunglasses only help so much.
Understood. Yeah, so, I thought maybe it was just psychosomatic when I was driving in this morning. I was like, boy, it seems really, really bright this morning. But maybe I was imagining it. I don't know. We started watching the Jeffrey Dahmer thing on Netflix. Is anybody watching that?
It just dropped yesterday, right?
Yeah, Evan Peters, who is in all those American Horror Story. Ryan Hamilton must really enjoy Evan Peters' work because he puts him in a lot of the American Horror Story shows.
That's not his name.
Who?
You said Ryan Hamilton.
I'm
It's a
sorry.
comic.
Who's
That'd be
Ryan
hilarious.
Murphy. I'm sorry, Ryan Murphy.
Ryan Murphy. If Ryan Hamilton's putting Evan Peters in.
But you know Ryan
sketches,
Hamilton, the comedian, he's got some he'll tell you, he has some dark parts of his brain. It's just behind a veneer of niceness.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Murphy is the guy behind all the American Horror Stories, and he did this. It's called Monster: the Jeffrey Dahmer story, and as we were watching it last night, and I mean, no spoilers, but I mean, the opening episode, first episode is him getting arrested. And so the remainder of it is going to be in flashback. It's
stuff.
10 episodes and whatever. And this Evan Peters boy, he really nails this Dahmer thing. And Dahmer is one of those stories that's so long ago. And obviously there's Northeast Ohio connections because he spent some time in Bath. But he was born in Milwaukee and ends up back there. And that's where he's caught. And he's eventually, of course, killed in prison. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. But it's one of those things, too, where you think, oh, I know every bit of the Dahmer story. But then when they recreate it and you're like, Jesus. And they kind of shoot the whole thing with like this yellow gel over the camera. And man, we only got through one episode. And I was like, this is going to be intense.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to watch this one. That's
because part of me is like, why are we watching this?
Yeah.
Because it's like, why are they digging up the Dahmer thing? But also by the same token,
people love it.
I guess.
People
I got
love
sucked
it.
in. I got sucked in. We're caught up on The Patient. We're watching a show called Reboot on Hulu with Johnny Knoxville.
I just started watching the Bling Ring, the real Bling Ring.
The Bling Ring
documentary about the college. Well, they were like 18, 19-year-olds that were robbing Paris Hilton.
Right.
All these celebrities, and they made it into a movie. And I never saw the movie. I didn't really know these stories that well, but doing my due diligence as Perez built it, I'm like, you know what? I should probably dig into this stuff. I should probably know what's going on here. It's really crazy stuff. And the most baffling thing, no one locks their doors. No one locks their windows. No one locks anything. I don't care.
That's if you live in a place like that. Clearly they
But
didn't have
didn't.
live-in. No, they don't have live-in security.
No.
That's how people are. That's how teenagers are getting in through their windows.
They looked up their address on Google.
Yeah.
They looked up the terrain on Google Map, found ways to climb over the fence, and then they just went to every door and window till one of them opened. And a lot of times, it was the front door that was open for Paris Hilton. The second time they went there, it was locked, but they just looked under the mat, and there was a key under the mat.
Yeah, and you get inside, and it's just a couple of teacup chihuahuas barking at you, so can't hear you on the live stream.
What a blessing.
Okay, I don't know why. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I started that with Grandma, and she was pretty into it.
Oh, you don't have Discovery Plus, Cody? Oh, okay.
That's the one service that I have to use one of my kids' logins to use.
Oh.
I was like, hey, look at the way the tides are turning. What's your password? Let me get in on that Discovery
My
Plus.
kids love Ice Road Truckers. What can I say? Suckers for the truckers. I got to take a break. If you want to text for anything, 35192, AlanCoxShow.com. You can watch live there, and we'll be back after these.